Snake coats with my cut sheet. Caught me sleeping with Katie, she told me and dread. But when I catch your mouth to that, after that little juve, I'm up now. What you saying? What you saying? Get wicked. Yeah. Like what you saying? Get wicked.
Ay, ay, ay. You got me? Yeah. Yeah. What? She got me like, yeah. I'ma keep it simple. Tell the sporters to a benzo. Like shawty, where your friends though? On that, we jumping on, yeah. Crescendo with.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Williams misses. Here's Miller. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Now Curry. An easy two on the layup.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Miller. Over Williams. Miller can't get it to go.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Now Williams. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Oh, got that one up quick.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And a deep three from Curry. There's the three. And it's Azubuike with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Miller from deep three-point range. And the Knicks, another three.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And it's Barrett off the drive. And it's good. 2 points.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
The Bucks trail. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Timeout called. Milwaukee. And Jalen Brunson. He's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. 5 to shoot. He got a piece of it. Oh, they get a hand on it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Reverses. And the layup is good. Brunson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Lets the three fly. That shot off the mark. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Pass to Alexander Walker. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Miller. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
The layup misses.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 11 points in the game.
They're really working the paint now.
Knocks it loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. Pass to Watanabe. The three ball.
And so far, they've done a great job of preventing points in the paint.
I like the way they've kept them shooting jump shots. No coincidence to find them in the lead.
Here's Miller. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Here's Miller. 13 points in the game.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And here are the Bucks now. It's a 10-point game. And there it is for him.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Barrett. The kick out to Brunson. Here's Miller. Clock at 6. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Down low. Floats one up. Blocked. And they'll get another chance. Here's Alexander Walker. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Knicks out in front. Lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Curry's got 10 points.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Here's Richardson. Yes, it's good.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Achua with a screen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award going back-to-back.
The Knicks making a switch here. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys. Good execution to getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Back to Smith. Toppin outside. Curry with a steal. Pass to Achua. Here's the lob. Robinson with the block. Smith right side. And here's Toppin from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Smith outside. It's Edwards on the wing. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Connaughton. Pass to Achua. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend in the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, B.A., but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and at every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game.
Smith outside. Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
The Bucks trail. On the take. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
Smith into the lane. Fires for three. Gets the three to fall. Edwards has got 7 points.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Oh, Robinson with a block. Pass to Edwards. Smith outside. Shakes him. Rebound, Milwaukee.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Right side, Williams. Here we go, one-on-one. Edwards for three. And the Knicks, another three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To the inside. Robinson with a steal. And stolen by Williams.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Puts it up from 15. No good, off the front rim.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
To the wing, right side. Got it. Toppin's got 5 points in the quarter.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Watson. Smith outside. Pass to Watson. Clock at 4. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Shot is good by Edwards.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Toppin right side. The three is up. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, He's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And the Bucks making a change here. Timeout called, Milwaukee.
Bucks call timeout. And this time they get live. Welcome your forward crew to the floor.
Knicks on D. From deep. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Miller. Rebounded by the Bucks. 19 seconds left to play in the half. The three from Curry is rebounded by Barrett. Pass to Azubuike. Here's Miller. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
He gets it off. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. For three, Barrett. On target from range. Barrett's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Miller from deep three-point range. And stolen by Beasley. Pass to Curry. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Here's Miller. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Ooh, finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Yeah, fearless play from Curry inside. Going up against tough defense and getting fouled while shooting.
And so Curry nails both of them. Smooth sailing for New York. Pass to Barrett. Here's Miller. Off the left rim and out.
An outstanding athlete. Pat Connaughton was a pro baseball pitcher, registering 96 miles per hour on the radar gun. However, Pat chose hoops, and the Bucks are glad he did.
Outside Brunson. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. And he double clutches and throws it down.
Out of bounds. New York ball.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball. Well, talking about Pat Connaughton, he's not the first guy to be drafted in pro baseball and then the NBA, Clark.
Hey, B.A., not surprising coming from you, that factoid, because of all the baseball games you call. But you're right, Danny Ainge played in the big leagues. How about this? I didn't know Dale Curry had been drafted in both the round ball and the hard ball, meaning baseball. So precedent for that type of dual talent.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. 4 on the clock. From the high post. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Barrett. The ball's knocked loose. Tipped. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Miller. Give him 23. They grab their own miss. From outside the arc. Second chance effort. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Up top, Curry. Give him 20. Wide open look. That's good on the jumper. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half. Inside. Pass to Miller. And he slams it in one-handed.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And their block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success.
Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Portis. 4-3. Curry's shot is off.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Barrett. There's 1:26 left in the third. Here's Miller. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Give him 31 now.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Blocked. And so the ball out of bounds. Bay touched it last. Here's Portis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
.56 seconds left in the third quarter. Brunson misses.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
For the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And there's the screen. to the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the layup falls. Barrett's got 7.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That free throw, no good.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
And so it's New York, holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter.
The Knicks, 75.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Milwaukee has possession. Robinson with the block. And he stays with it. This one for 3. Smith with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Good on the second one. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too. The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
No good. The Knicks go the other way with it.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Beauchamp gets the bucket.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Looking to get it going. And Beauchamp pulls it down.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Smith. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, B.A., you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. And they'll keep possession. A shot to stop the run. Can't connect from short range.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Here's Miller. And he banks in the layup. 33 points for him.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Pass to Achua. Oh, Robinson with a block.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Here's Bouknight. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody.
Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Show us some power. Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Looking to end the drought. He can't get that one to fall. New York goes the other way with it. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Nice move. It's deflected. Here's Miller. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Inside. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Out to the right wing. Here's Miller. Here's the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Achua. Left side Curry. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And a solid start to the season series for them. They'll meet 3 times, and from the look of this first game, it looks like a very favorable matchup for them against Milwaukee.
The first free throw is good.
You never really get tired of watching Curry do his thing. The stroke on his shot is such a thing of beauty, and when he's dialed in, his offensive performances are just tremendous.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's Miller. Pass to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Bay. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Miller. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And the miss. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one.